Okay, now you can see that I just have this really small area left. So what I do, I make my closure pieces. You can go to any beauty shop and get a closure piece. They're like less than $5. And if you want to do that, fine. But if you want to make a closure piece, what you do, and I'm going to use a piece of another hair that I have. I'm not going to put glue on it, but I'm just going to use it to show you. Maybe. Okay. This hair is really tangly, so please just forgive me. It's been stuffed in a box. Okay, so what you do is you take a piece of hair, and you really want it to be, my closure pieces are usually about this much of hair. And what you're going to do is you're going to put glue on the track. And then you're going to take the track and you're going to start rolling it. So you'll roll it, and you may want to just wait, like every couple of rolls, just wait a few minutes and let it, make sure it's like setting and the glue is drying. And then eventually when you're done, you're going to end up with a little roll of hair. Well, that's what you're going to end up with. I'm going to start using the one that I already have. So you're going to take your little roll of hair, and it's going to be like this, and you're going to find the middle of it, and then you're going to spread the hair out to where it's like this. And then you're going to take your straightener, and you're going to start pressing on it. Make sure, it's not too hot and that you're not holding on it too long. This one's off because this is already done. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold it down for a few seconds, and then you're going to take it and look at it, and it's starting to look flat. Then you're going to put it back on there, and you're going to start taking the hair from the middle and go out like this all the way around. And that is going to cause the hair to be flat. When I first started making my closure pieces, I could never get them flat, and it drove me crazy because you could tell that my closure piece was sitting right there. So ever since I've started flattening them out with the flat iron even more, like I spend a lot of time getting it flat, and you can't really see, but I mean that's super flat. These are pretty much laying right next to each other. Yeah. So there's the closure piece, also referred to as a button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my closure piece and I'm going to put glue on it. I'm going to put a lot of glue on it. I like my hair, my part to be like off center. So I grip all the hair to where it's out of the way. And then I'm going to take my closure piece and I'm going to place it right there. And I still obviously have hair that I'm going to need to place here. A lot of people do their closure pieces last. I don't, because I like to make sure that mine ends up right there. And the only way that I can ever ensure that it's going to end up right there is if I do it when I'm starting to get close. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to blow dry this real quick. It doesn't have to be long. Okay, I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to pin this hair back so you can still see the stocking cap that's exposed. I've got a bunch of little pieces that are cut from when I did my hair before. And they're all kinds of just random little pieces. See, I mean, they don't make very many tracks. So what I'm going to do is just take the biggest piece. And when your hair is still on the track, it'll be a lot easier to measure this out, and you won't be like hodgepodging it together like I am right now. But this works too. So I'm going to take the hair, I'm going to find the end of the circle, and I'm going to start closing it with all these little pieces that I have. And I have more. I don't know if this is going to be enough right this second. I might have to straighten a few more. See, it's starting to close up. And you can see my tracks. You see that right there. So in that case, I'm going to put that hair back. I'm going to take another track. Make sure all the hair is out of the way. Put that down. Okay. Sometimes it is definitely a touch and go, like learning by trial and error, like I said before. So just take it out, put it back in. I'm getting as close to the base of the closure piece as I can. Okay. So that's pretty well covered up. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take my closure piece and bring it around the way that it was originally positioned. Get my brush out. First I'm going to blow dry it. Okay. I'm going to brush it. You want to make sure when you're brushing your extensions that I tend to hold it close to where it's, you know, attached, and then do that until I get the majority of the knots out, and then I work my way up, because I do not want to be brushing my hair and my tracks just come flying out. It's kind of embarrassing. Okay, so looks pretty good to me. Once I start looking at it in the mirror, I might find some areas where I can see my tracks through, like right in this area, which I can feel right there. That area needs another track. Make sure the hair is out of the way. Okay. My hair, for the most part, if you look at it, I'm going to lean up a little bit. Ugh. I'm getting old. Anyways, for the most part, it's already been cut. But because it's still in my face a lot, I'm going to part it where I like it to be parted. I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to cut down at an angle. Still a little long for my liking, so I'm just going to keep cutting it until I get it to where I want it. Alright, and there you have it. This is how I go from short hair looking like a boy poodle child to va-va-voom is how I put it. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to hearing your guys' feedback. And sorry it is so long. This is my first YouTube video ever, so you guys have a nice day. Make sure to check us out at facebook.com/themodifiedmama.